And this is it today, look. This used to be a conspiracy theory, and now it's in the mainstream news that the government are going to trial it. But we know they're already doing it. We watched them do it yesterday because yesterday was a glorious day up until it all started happening. And now we've just got this weird grey murk. And it'll stay like this for the rest of the day. Motorhome day, more wallpaper today. Love these trees. I love a good tree. Don't you love a good tree? Everybody should love a good tree, but not part of net zero. Rip them all down, stick in a battery storage facility, much better. Right then, I've just dropped the green Volvo at Droitwich train station, and Sam's picked it up. And my wife's on the way to pick me up, but I just thought, well, instead I could buy a car and drive home. And I quite like the look of this 206cc, so we'll have a look at that instead. Got the keys out and everything. The car's not actually good to go right now. It's not ready. They need to MOT it and do a few bits before it goes, so it's not like I can just drive it home. But if you're looking for a 206cc, this is a low mileage one. It's really clean, there's loads of history. It is a local car, been owned by a nurse, and it's up for 1,395, which I think is pretty reasonable. With a heat wave coming, you might want to get yourself over to, where are we? Spar Car Spares, Spar Auto Centre in Droitwich. Lovely little 206cc. If you think I should come back this week and buy it, do let me know in the comments. But I texted Mrs. Geoff and I said, shall I get a convertible and drive that home instead of you picking me up in Droitwich? And she said, I'm leaving. Meaning, like, not she's leaving me, meaning she's on the way right now to stop me buying another car. So there you go, Peugeot 206cc for sale at Spar Auto Centre in Droitwich. I like these little things. They're quite Geoff. Do you know what I mean? They're a bit cheeky, and they're sort of real motoring people probably think that it's a girl's car, but I like it. It's a 4-seat convertible, simple, small package, lightweight, should be good on fuel, French, easy to fix. Yeah, they've got a lot going for them. So yeah, like I say, if you want to see one of these on the channel, let me know and I'll go find one. So it's a cute little car, and it's in good condition as well. Look, there's not really a mark on it. These Peugeots were painted really badly from the factory, which means they always lack appeal on these bits here. I don't know why Peugeot did such a bad job of painting them when they were new, but they all look the same. But this one is actually pretty good. It's held up really well. Yeah, I like them. They're good looking cars. And I don't think this has a modern alternative. I don't think you can buy a cheap convertible from Peugeot. I wonder if the alarm's going to go off now. No, good. And look, it's got full leather, aluminium knob, which you know that I love, tiny little seats in the back. If you've got little kids, I mean, they are very small. But yeah, there's a lot to like about the packaging of this. Does it have a modern equivalent? I don't think it does. Right, Mrs. Geoff's going to be along any minute now, so I better walk over to that Subway where I said I'd be and not buy any cars today. Sorry about that. Right, back to the motorhome. Oh look, there's the car leaving. That's quite funny. He's obviously just sorted out his insurance and everything. Give him a wave. There he goes. Off goes the green 850 TDI. Back up to, it's going to Norfolk, I think. And there was no fucking way I was going to deliver that, because I don't even know how you get there. Good car, that. I'm glad it's gone to Sam. He's a Volvo guy, off to its new home. Right, this video is already far too long, so that'll do. Oh, look at that. Look, it's the mystery machine. That's cool. Didn't quite get to film it properly, but yeah, I like that. I wonder if it'll come back out. So as we walk to find Mrs. Geoff on this, oh, look at this. Right across the sun, always across the sun, isn't it? Always across the sun. It's contrails. Contrails are meant to dissipate, not hang in the air for hours and hours and hours. I don't know. Right, look at this. We've got a, these Cayennes are starting to look good, aren't they? I do like a Cayenne. Is it a risk too far? That's the question though. Would a cheap Porsche Cayenne ruin you, or would it be the best thing ever? Saw a gentleman at a petrol station yesterday with a beautiful Cayenne, black with red leather, you know who you are. And that one was a 4.2 litre diesel, which he said he's getting 40 to the gallon out of. So, you know, a bit above the budget for a Geoff car, but maybe at some point in the future we need to get a Cayenne on the channel. A Cayenne and a 206cc and a mystery machine. Oh, what's this coming down here? Is that a Toyota? I don't know what that was. What's the little Toyota? It was like the GR version or whatever. Anyway, if I keep filming, we're going to be here all day. Oh, okay, coffee here. Right, coffee. Sorry, I'm not a weirdo or anything. I've got a little YouTube channel. I'm just documenting what I'm up to today. Well, I mean, I am a weirdo, but I'm not like a pervy weirdo. Okay, look, sorted. Nice little cafe, Droitwich. Got a coffee in Keith, Ness and Sutherland Vintage and Classic Vehicle Club mug. Is what we've got today. Right, Miss G should be coming along here any minute now, and I can then carry on with the motorhome, because this is meant to be a motorhome video. Appreciate this motorhome video has mostly been about cars, but that now has a fresh MOT. Love it. So I'm going to start using it and see how we go with it. This has dried pretty nicely. Yeah, loving it. Just going to have a bit of me time now. I'm going to swap those wheels out for these wheels. These have got good tyres, are brand new. Those have got good tyres, are brand new, but these are the correct wheels for that car. Now that that car is ready, I'm going to make it all correct. So that's what I'm going to do for the next hour. Here we are at the barn once again. I've got my freshly MOT'd V70 Cross Country here. And what's hilarious is on the way down here, I stopped to get a car wash. My starter motor has now failed. So hopefully there's lots of people who are friends, because at the end of the night, we're going to need a push because it won't start. I'll show you, look, it's just clicking. Beautiful car though, I'm very, very happy with it. It's just this slight starter motor problem. So we check that it's out of gear. We do have a functioning handbrake now, thank you Luke. But if I do this, look, it just clicks. And the battery's fine, so we have no starter motor. So that's nice and embarrassing, isn't it? So we're gonna have to push it later on. Excellent. Hang on, just explain again what you just said. You had a healer, a psychic healer here earlier on?
A psychic healer, well, I don't know, a psychic healer, a remote healer. And
healer.
Setting up a business, right, and she's been drawn to this place in me for a long time.
The barn,
The barn, and this place, and the energy, and the people here.
Yeah.
And it was that we were supposed to meet around Christmas, it didn't happen, it was the wrong time.
Yeah.
But she set up this business now, which is a bit about remote healing.
Yeah.
And she said to me about a Volvo, and there's something, somebody about a Volvo.
She said this to you earlier today without any knowledge that about me or...
Yeah, and she basically, I said, oh, this is Geoff by Cars, who's that then? It's like...
You're not yanking my chain, seriously, because we've got a Volvo. the Geoff Volvo on site at the barn, about 20 feet from the bench that she was sitting on when she said it.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like, this is the place of one of the first ever hospitals.
Right,
ever.
yeah. So there's some interesting energy here
It's
then.
a very interesting energy, and that's why she's been drawn to this place, and I don't know what's going on in the world. It's like...
Wow.
Madness.
The psychic predicted a Volvo, and a Volvo arrived. Did she predict that the starter motor was going to fail? And we'd have to push it off?
We've got the people power.
We've got the people power, yeah.
Maybe we can do it by remote.
Can she remote heal my starter motor? Oh, it's funny. It's funny. Yeah, put your hands on it, yeah. Everybody gather around and we'll heal the starter motor.
We're live. We're live at the barn, my God, on a Saturday evening. Come on, everybody. A big cheer for John Hayden. Come on. And the wonderful Geoff Buys Cars, who's going to come into frame very, very shortly with the barn mug. Okay, everybody's in position and away we go. Right. We've got microphones. I think we've got microphones about those way. Anyway, for you people who are watching on YouTube, get alive. You should be here. But then again, we haven't got enough seats for it. Right, okay guys, let's go for it. Great. Can I introduce John Hamer? Hi. I'm John Hamer. John is, if you don't know, an author. And I went to university in Falmouth, down in Cornwall. And I did an English with creative writing degree that was run by this really forward-thinking, kind of crazy professor at the time. And he was running a hybrid course that was there was a lot of English, but there was a lot of like cultural theory, philosophy, and a lot of conspiracy theories and all this sort of stuff. And I got on really well with my head lecturer. Anyway, I did the degree, and years later, I discovered a book called the falsification of history. And I was on holiday in Greece with a load of my friends, and I was reading this amazing book, and I was telling them the stuff that I was reading on the night time, because it was split into chapters, so I'd read a bit out to them out loud. And anyway, I decided when I got home that I was going to message my head lecturer from when I was at Falmouth and message him and say, do you know about this book? It's amazing. And this is like 3 after university. And he messaged me back and he said, if you'd actually looked at the reading list, you would have found it was reading list in year 1. Yeah, okay, that's kind of my introduction. Robin billed it as a pub quiz and then didn't pre-brief us as to what we were meant to do for pub quiz. And none of you guys are set up for a pub quiz.
We've absolutely no idea what's going on, basically.
You said you didn't do a pub quiz.
I said I'd do a pub quiz.
Okay, we're not doing a pub quiz, but we're going to have some questions and answers.
I've got a question.
Go on.
Does anyone have a starter motor for a 1998 Volvo 370?
That's very historical, actually.
It is. Yeah.
But we have got heaters in the roof.
Yes.
So what we're going to do later, everybody puts their hands on the Volvo. Let's see if we can actually heal Volvo.
This isn't actually a joke, by the way. So the Volvo that I've got outside, I've been sort of renovating on my YouTube channel. Today is its first outing. And I thought, well, I'll take it to the car wash. And at the car wash on here, the starter motor failed. So it now only starts with a push. So anybody here when Craig and I leave at the end of the night, if you could call Runnings us off, then that would be great.
Well, this is a fun end to our evening in Ledbury. We've broken down on the way home. Pretty dark country lane. In fact, we broke down up there in the dark bit. Symptoms are battery alternator, basically. I feel like it's the alternator. There's barely any juice in the battery, as you can see by just how vehemently the indicators are flashing. So I can only assume that the alternator is fried. So not a good first trip out in this Volvo. It was all going so well, and then suddenly it wasn't. So it's about 10:30 now. Ron, the transport man's on his way, and that's pretty much all we can do at this stage. I'd say that we could play a game of I Spy, but once we've done car, tree, road, stars...
We're going to start running out of things.
Well, we're shit out of luck, aren't we?
Probably keep us busy for about 10 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, amazing. Do we snuggle for warmth now, or do we do that later? What an amazing end to the night. And I called the night off early because I had to go and fetch a child. And we've ended up stranded here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Excellent. I better conserve my battery, hadn't I? Here we go. Ron has saved the day.
So Geoff, I've had your car on charge for a little bit, and just to show you, mate, its starter motor's fine. So it is alternator related. All right, mate.
Very quickly, because I'm in a hurry, look at this. I've driven 33 miles since I filled up, 33.3 miles on the tacho. Amazing. The numbers following me everywhere. Oh, they're starting early today. Right, let's just see what it does by the end of today, shall we?
When we go to the cinema.
Let's see if it's a total grey out by this evening. Let's get a picture. Well, I guess this is going to go in part 17, but we're just driving back, gone past the farm shop. There's a flipping Dodge Viper right here. It's my all-time dream car. Look at it, it's beautiful. An iconic RT10 early one, 3-spoke wheels. How long have I gone on about Dodge Vipers for?
Forever.
Yeah, forever. Absolutely love a Dodge Viper. That's just great to see. Love it. Very excited about that. Like a kid in a candy shop. Brilliant. Right, so after all of the shenanigans of breaking down at the barn yesterday, we're supposed to come up here and do more wallpapering, and it's turned into dog sledding instead. So we'll finish out this video with some clips of what we've ended up doing today, which is going out for some cider and some pizza and dog sledding. I'm Dasher, I'm Blitzer. Just need to attach a little sleigh. Tiny little sleigh. Hey dogs. How's it going? Hey.
Daddy, I'm gonna try from there. I'm gonna try from there.
Go on then.
Hold on. It's got my wheel.
Dogs.
Wait until I'm on dogs.
Ready?
No,
Hang on, just wrap around the wheel. Unwrap it. Unwrap it.
it's unwrapped.
There you go. Right, Woods, off you go.
Don't crash me.
And that was Sunday. And we loved it. Right. This is tiny little Woody and Big Buster, and they have now become best friends.
I'd be careful if I were you, Daddy.
Well, I don't think Woody's too worried. Have a good sniff. Go on.
Look at all that slobber.
So much slobber. They're so excited. Woody.
Buster, don't you take him off.
No. And that was the last time we saw the dogs.
Did he just...
Are you ready?
It's just it.
Take your time.
Because like doing something.
Take your time. Knock your safety off.
No, because I can't hold it.
Hang on.
Would help.
I'll stabilise it for you. How did everybody do then? Can I just point out that when we turned it round and said shoot the R, Uncle Jake's was there and that was me. Daddy wins. Let's go home.